Picture Europe in the winter of 1848. The air is thick with tension. Workers are striking, citizens are restless, kings are nervous. Across the continent, revolutions are about to erupt like fire in dry grass. And in a small room in Brussels, two men are racing against time. Their names Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. They weren't generals with armies or kings with crowns. They didn't command wealth or power. What they had was an idea, and they were about to unleash it on the world. Their mission: to finish a pamphlet before the revolutions broke out, a pamphlet that would become one of the most explosive documents in history. The Communist Manifesto. The Communist League had given them a deadline. They needed a clear statement, a call to arms for workers everywhere. But the revolutions weren't waiting. Across France, Italy, and Germany, citizens were already preparing to rise up. If Marx and Engels didn't act fast, their words would come too late. So, in a cramped, smoky room, they wrote with urgency. Marx bent over his desk, his pen flying across the paper, ideas tumbling out with fiery passion. Engels paced, argued, and sharpened the words. Together, they cut through complicated theory and wrote something simple, direct, and unforgettable. Finally, in February 1848, it was done, less than 50 pages long, but every line burned like fire. And at its heart came a sentence that would echo for centuries. Workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The pamphlet was printed, smuggled, and spread across borders. Workers read it aloud in taverns, whispered it in factories, and passed it hand to hand like forbidden treasure. To the rulers, it was dangerous. To the workers, it was hope. And almost as if the words had sparked it, the revolutions of 1848 erupted. Barricades rose in Paris, crowds marched in Berlin, kings trembled across Europe. Most of those uprisings were crushed. Armies scattered the crowds, rulers reasserted control. But the manifesto survived. Its words could not be silenced. What makes this story remarkable is how a document so small outlived empires. Kings and rulers who mocked Marx and Engels have long vanished, but the pamphlet they wrote in that tiny Brussels room has been translated into countless languages, read on every continent, and debated in every age. Whether people saw it as visionary or dangerous, it forced the world to ask hard questions. Why do so many labor while so few prosper? Is inequality inevitable, or can society be fairer? Marx and Engels didn't just write a pamphlet.